YG just made the dumbest mistake of his life last night. What he did last night is gonna have horrifying implications on his life, lasting implications for a very long time. At this point, I think rather it's between Crunchy Butter, and YG, they're both on a speed run for who can get to jail the fastest. So after being recently detained by literal homicide detectives, because they had a search warrant to execute in the death of Draco the Ruler. Now, you only get a search warrant if there's probable cause. So he knows he's being watched very closely, and they're on his trail. So for him to do what he did last...
Why his hairline look like that? You know what I mean, bro. I love paying attention to the details, you know, but like that, like you couldn't get this shit straight. Like, bro, you got money, you can go to Turkey, get that shit fixed immediately, bro. But you got time to kill Draco the Ruler and shit, bro. Come on.
My only logical conclusion is that YG is trying to go to jail, or he's trying to get as many people in jail with him, because this makes no sense whatsoever.
Damn.
So here's where it starts. YG is perplexed, he's confused, he's befuddled, while content creators are taking an interest in the murder of Draco the Ruler. While content creators are covering Draco's security bodyguard, claiming that YG had a knife on him in a melee that led to Draco the Ruler dying. He's confused as to why content creators care about him being detained by the police for Draco the Ruler's death. He is confused, as if Draco the Ruler was not a popular rapper and he's not a popular rapper. So because he's confused, he now believes there's a concerted effort, right, to get him put in jail by content creators, and some big rapper he don't like is bankrolling everything. Now, as absurd as the idea might be, that the biggest artist in the world, a
Mercedes-Benz chain? What the fuck?
Beyond great, would waste his time paying blogs to cover YG negative stories is crazy. As absurd as that might be, YG's response to that idea is even more absurd, okay? Now, YG reacted to Glasses Malone, who was somebody who I really respect, and his co-host essentially accusing the biggest artist in the world of being concerned about YG and paying blogs to run negative stories about him.
This is the type. And see, this is the gangbang in me. He said, why don't we have 700 to 1,000 viewers here? Because it's not about Drake. I could kick us back in. You want me to?
That's crazy.
You want me to put 1,000 people in here?
That's crazy. For him. He
You
needs
want me
the
to put
numbers.
1,000 people in here for him?
What kind of statement is that?
That's what I'm
what's
trying
that
to say.
statement
Like,
trying
what
to
kind of...
prove? Like, what does the statement
I
say?
don't
You want
get
me to go? I got some things in my mind, cuz, that I didn't talk about.
He wants to hear about Drake.
Yeah.
He
I think
does.
Is that the way?
Wait. So, Drake, Audrey Plaza, whatever the fuck his name is paying these blogs to talk about YG killing Draco the Ruler? Superstar Drake? What the fuck? Why?
Yeah, is that the way
You want
he
me to
wants
start
hear?
kicking cuz back in right now?
Like, what is... Why don't
Like, I don't think y'all understand this. Cuz don't like when I kick his back in, because I'm not the rest of these. See, he can spend that money in YG life. He can spend that money at YG life. Let me tell you what his mark ass is doing. He's spending money and financing Draco campaign, cuz, to try to his boy life and get him arrested because he mad about a battle.
I've never watched a Glasses video or heard a hot take and thought Glasses is only saying this to go viral or he's clout chasing. So I'm not going to start here. And I do reject the narrative from other people that Glasses is only saying this to go viral or he's saying this to clout chase. Glasses is not the type, trust me, right? Which is why it's even more concerning. Which is why it's even more concerning to me, because I know who Glasses is. Glasses is serious when he says this. Like, Glasses really believes, he really in his heart believes this. And because he got love and care for everybody around him, especially where he's from, right? Especially Compton. Glasses have love for everybody. So because of this, he truly believes this. And he felt the need to actually say, because it was on his heart. I'm here to tell my big dog Glass, this is just, no. If I didn't know you better, big homie, I would say this is damn near schizophrenic level.
This is madness. Dare I say, this is mental retardation. For your mind to come up with this bullshit just to escape accountability. You thinking in your mind, Drake, the sixth god. Well, he ain't really a god no more because Kendrick. But Drake is paying these blogs to talk about how YG stabbed Draco the Ruler to death. Are you out of your goddamn fucking mind, boy? What the fuck?
Of paranoia and delusion. Drake ain't worried about YG, bro.
Fuck no, bro. What the fuck?
Drake ain't worried about YG. Trust me, bro.
I don't think he worried about YG.
YG just sold like 10,000 copies first week?
Yeah.
If that, I think less. Right? YG is not a factor. YG don't even move the needle in his own hometown.
Damn.
YG don't.
Why you gotta say that, Flacco?
The needle in LA County, music-wise, he don't move the needle. Why would Drake be worried about YG? YG ain't even a top 15 Drake op. Yo, do you understand that if Drake wanted to pay to run narratives on people, Drake is a billionaire. Do you understand Drake could do this to literally anybody he wants? Why would he choose to do it to YG?
I mean, he tried with Kendrick. It didn't work with Kendrick, but that's a different. That's a little my stupid ass. Boy, I look dumb as hell.
Nani?
He tried it with Kendrick, but it didn't work with Kendrick. So why the fuck would it work with YG? But who the fuck gives a shit about YG?
Matter of fact, I could probably name you about 10 people Drake would do it to before YG. Drake would run bad stories on Glasses Malone before he run it on YG.
Damn.
So this is just absurd. But here's the thing, though, and here's where I have to hold Glasses accountable. YG listened to every word Glasses said in this clip, every word.
And he believes it.
YG even began to try to imitate the same energy that Glasses brought. Because you're about to hear Glasses talk about pulling up to Drake's house, holding Drake accountable, there will be consequences, hell to pay. And YG attempted to imitate this energy, and it just went all bad for him. All right, it completely backfired.
He started playing me like that because I swear to God, that little shot up and all that, I make his life horrible. All that living in out here, cuz that burnt up. See, the difference is, cuz it's like real power. See, that's rented power. You rent it, you pay for it. Real power, cuz, is when it's actually real, when it's good for you just for the measure.
But you can tell by the face this man is fucking making right now that he don't even believe this shit. What the fuck you mean rented power, bro? What power are you talking about, bro? This is a billionaire you going after. You talk about you gonna shoot up his house on live? No, not even live. Is this shit live? No, it's live on live fucking stream, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? And then YG's gonna push this shit, bro? What the fuck?
You don't want me to start kicking cuz back in. You want me to start announcing to the world exactly what type of hoe ass doing. See, Harry, y'all be fans of cuz, and y'all want me to go. I'm not really tripping about, it's not an important topic, cuz. You wanted to do it. This ain't no conspiracy. This is a fact. And you wouldn't care it's a fact or not, because you can't get cuz out your answers.
You gotta speed this shit up. You gotta speed this shit
I
up.
know, cuz. You don't know, cuz. You a fan. And you not listening to me, cuz, because you so busy thinking you gotta like cuz music. You don't want me kicking this back in, because I'm not the rest of these. I don't get emotional when I'm talking to Buddy. I get emotional when I'm talking to you. The fact that you want me to kick cuz back in. I have avoided talking about this because I'm like, you know what, cuz? I knew how much y'all look up to cuz and y'all like got pissed on and all this old punk ass I like. But I can turn this motherfucker up in my sleep. And I'm not the rest of the cuz, and ain't nothing you can do about it. I'm not, and he'll tell you I'm not.
I beg to differ, good sir, because YG getting chased around by the police right now because they think he did some shit. Now you on live television saying you're gonna do such and such things to Drake. What the fuck you think that's gonna be? What you think that's gonna be?
You start playing them games with me because I'm not none of them. I'm on all the bullshit.
Well, damn.
So you don't want me to start talking about cuz. It was hell when I was talking about cuz. He was crying when I was talking about cuz. He was mentioning when I was talking about cuz. I'm not the rest of these, man. I'm not them, bro. Be happy.
Rubbing his eyes, bro. He don't want to hear this shit, bro. He don't care. Homies in the back, they don't care, bro. Hurry the fuck up and say something else.
Trying to use cuz to profit.
Cause he on
now,
bullshit.
Here's the difference between Glasses and YG. And it's very simple. Here's why Glasses can talk like this and YG can't. It's very simple. It's common sense.
Obviously, YG got more to lose.
Shocked that somebody haven't said this before. It's very simple, okay? Glasses Malone is not under investigation for a homicide.
But the way he's fucking talking, he's gonna be. Talking about shooting up motherfuckers and putting fucking belt to ass.
Man, hey, look, y'all make me sound like a genius. I be thinking I got common sense, bro. Glasses can talk like that because Glasses is not under investigation for a homicide. YG can't because he is. He is.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when this clip went viral, the first person from YG team to acknowledge it was the beautiful Miss Karen Civil. By the way, Karen Civil has been my celebrity crush since I was in high school. That's a beautiful chocolate woman. So Karen Civil goes, turn this up. Now, this, to me, is the epitome of be careful of what you ask for. This is the epitome, because after Karen Civil tweeted this, it did get turned up. It went massively viral. Everybody began to share it. This was before YG responded back. See, people were like, hold on, like what? Like, why is this being discussed? No, bro, listen, there's not a soul that agreed with this outside of like a Kendrick Lamar super fan. Like, if you're not a Kendrick Lamar super fan and you're just a neutral, or even if you hate Drake, no, there's not a person on a planet of Internet that agreed with this, which is why it was a mistake to turn it up and make it go viral, because essentially everybody on Twitter is now just roasting like how terrible this idea that Drake is paying blogs to run negative stories on YG. Now, Kendrick Lamar, we can have a conversation, but YG apparently believed this wholeheartedly, like 1,000%, because YG proceeded to share this to his Instagram story and react to it. And what he proceeded to do is quite possibly the dumbest thing in the world, and I would explain why. YG shares the clip and YG goes, say it ain't so. Thinking emoji 10 times. Then this is where he messes up. He should have stopped it there, okay? YG goes red alert, which is a call for all bloods. He then goes B team tap in, exclamation, exclamation, directly after he posted say it ain't so. Sharing that and then saying red alert, B team tap in. Red alert means is a call for war. B team tap in is, yo, gang members, bloods, y'all tap in. I got something for y'all to do. That's a credible threat.
This internet shit has to be... Oh, boy, I know the police love the internet, boy. I know they love this fucking shit, boy. Oh, my God, bro. These motherfuckers deserve this
And for
shit.
you to say this and do this
They
while
have
you're
to.
under investigation for murder is crazy.
You know what? When I hear females say that some of these rappers are DL, oh, he really fruity down there, I'm starting to believe this shit. Because some of these motherfuckers, they want to commit murder and then brag about it. Or they talk about they going to do something and then be surprised when they get caught about it. What the fuck? How? This shit don't make any sense.
And here's where it gets even dumber, and it extends beyond this situation right here. You see, the only reason why YG is not in jail right now for conspiracy to murder is because there were like 4 to 5 different blood sets that engaged in the homicide of Draco the Roller, right?
Oh,
Inglewood Families, Neighborhood Pyru, Black P Stones, Bloodstone Villains. There were multiple...
Damn, they got the Avengers.
And it's hard for you to say YG, who's the Pyrus, right? Where YG is from. The only reason he has not been indicted on a RICO yet is because multiple gangs did this. How do you bring a RICO against the Pyrus when Inglewood Families are involved? Black Pistols are involved. Neighborhood Pyrus are involved. How do you bring the RICO? There's multiple gangs involved. But here's the thing, though. And I've done it, and I've seen the police have now began to do it. See, recently it's the first time we're starting to see CHP, LAPD, they're starting to refer to the people who murdered Draco as the B team.
Oh.
And the reason why that's important, see, the B team is not a single gang. The B team is a gang that encompasses multiple other gangs under it. Like Neighborhood Pyrus, Inglewood Families, Black P Stones, Bloodstone Villains, right? And Treetop, where YG is from, right?
Oh, so this is a criminal conglomerate. That's how they gonna phrase this shit. They gonna say it's an organization, a conglomerate, a fucking industry, whatever the fuck, bro. They gonna put everybody together and just throw them all in the fucking sack.
Because of that, what we're seeing is now is like, oh, YG just solidified. He just confirmed. Oh yeah, the B team is a gang.
Damn.
When he says B team tap in, he didn't say, hey, bro, the Pyrus tap in. He didn't say, hey, yo, Inglewood families tap in. He didn't say Black P Stones tap in. He didn't say Bloodstone Villains tap in. He says B team tap in. B team is a gang that encompasses other gangs. The Rico is the B team.
What about the A team?
I've seen documents where CHP and LEP, where they are labeling it as the B team. YG just confirmed there is a B team. YG just confirmed the B team is, right, like subsets of gangs that are under it. Oh, this is bad, bro. This is bad. Now, here's the thing. When he did this, the instant reaction from everybody else telling him this is a bad idea,
damn,
tells me it didn't
register
any brain cells to figure out you don't do this if you're YG.
No.
If any and everybody who sees this can tell you this was a bad idea. Hold on, YG. Are you threatening Drake's life? Is this a credible threat? If the instant reaction is that, then you knew how this would be interpreted. You knew how people would receive this, and you still went ahead and did it. You still did. For what? What are you hoping to gain from this? What? Some cool points, brother. This is listen, man. I'll be real. My prediction was like a year for YG and them to get arrested and picked up. Bro, I might have to move up that prediction, bro. Y'all let me know.
This is getting expedited. This is Walmart. Not Walmart. Amazon Prime delivery. Like, it's coming in 2-3 days.
In the comment section, what do you guys think about this? Okay, if you're still watching this video and you want to watch another good video, click on this video right here, somewhere on my screen, somewhere here.
Thank you, Flacco. Fire ass video, man. I'll see you on the next one, bro.